A lot of challenges would have been avoided. A lot of psychological disorder would have been avoided if you and I knew our personality type. A lot of people will not be in the mess they are today if they knew their personality type. Hello, my name is Abigail Olasehinde. You're welcome to my YouTube channel, belwetmindclinic. Wherever you're watching from, I want you to know that you are the best. Regardless of what you've been through, regardless of what you are going through, I want you to know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And today we'll continue our discussion on personality type. We started discussing personality type a few days ago, last week. So if you want to catch up with today's lecture, please try to go back to the previous videos. Today we'll be speaking on personality type C. Personality type C. Now, what are the characteristics of this personality type? What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? I'll be listing them. Personality type C, they are quiet. They are focused. Have you seen individuals in which you just notice, wow, this person is an introvert? They are quiet. They are focused. They are introverts. They are thoughtful. They have trouble. Most times they have trouble opening up and speaking about their wants, speaking about their needs. They prefer others to enjoy. Yes, let me put it that way. They prefer others to be happy at the expense of their emotional health. They are calm. They are creative. They are excellent researchers and scientists. They love to prove. You can't just come and tell me that this is this. They'll say, what are your facts to back up your claim? They don't just believe in hypothesis, they believe in facts. They have interest in small details, those things that a type A personality disorder can just neglect. A type C personality disorder has interests in small details, little details. They are perfectionists. Highly perfectionist. They are very sensitive towards the needs of others. They see somebody, they know the person is not happy. They themselves, they are not happy, but they find difficulty opening up because they believe they are the one that understand themselves best. They have this pessimism. They worry too much. They worry, what if not? They worry too much. Before they engage in attacks, they consider the pros and cons. What if this happened? How will I be able to tackle it? What if this happened? How will I be able to manage it? They try to avoid things that can trigger their emotions. They love to be in their space. They don't like you coming to invade their space. They have this sense of helplessness, but they still believe they can do things on their own. And now there are a lot of characteristics. There are a lot of characteristics. And the truth about it is there are times in which we get confused about our personality type. We see the personality type A, we see the personality type B, we see the personality type C, the personality type D. There are a lot of times we get confused and we'll be like, where do I fall in? Now from the characteristics, the traits I've listed, how many do you think appropriate to you? And in case you are still confused, I want to give out some guidelines that can give you an insight to your personality type. Number one, do you try as much as possible to make sure that others are happy, even though you are not? Even if it has a negative effect on your work and your mood, but for the fact that others are happy, you are happy. Do you carefully consider the pros and cons before taking an action? Number three, do you get frustrated when you have to work with people? That is because you love your own space and you believe you can do best working on your own. Do you have trouble with self-control when you are stressed? Do you feel the need to control your environment the times in which if only you can reprogram your environment to your tastes? Have you felt that need before? Do you spend a lot of time perfectionist, making sure your work does not have flaws? When your secretary submits work, you pay attention to little details. You flare up, you get angry when you see those mistakes. Do you get along with people, or you prefer to be your own boss? We see a lot of people, a lot of youth, I want to be my own boss, I want to be my own boss. A lot of times it's because they believe they are best on their own. They don't want to work with others. They don't like the team work. They prefer to work on their own because they believe they are self-sufficient. Does that apply to you? Do you tend to keep quiet when you are grieved and just try to just look over it? Do you spend a lot of time making research on new ideas and new topic? How hard do you work to achieve your goals against all odds? You work hard to achieve your goals. Do you have a hard time trying to express your needs and wants? Now, your inability to say how you feel, to express how you feel, does it make you get frustrated? Now, having answered this, if you score anything more than 70% and above, then you are in the personality type C. Now, this personality type C, they are prone to being depressed. It simply means even if they keep seeing a therapist 3 times in a year, for the short time they are not seeing a therapist, they are prone to be depressed. It's not as if therapy is not working. It is their personality type. So now the question is, I've gotten to know I'm in personality type C. How do I work on my strengths? How do I maximize my weakness? So it will not keep me on the spot. It will not make me to be moving in circles emotionally, psychologically, and mentally. And that's why we have mental health therapists. Have you noticed some things about yourself that you're not comfortable with? Would you love to speak with a mental health therapist? Why not slide into my profile, check through and reach out so we can start the healing process from there.